always have your back, keep it 100 with you. Love you and that's a fact, no matter what's the issue. You got a real friend, matter of fact a sister, taking the world by storm in this new era with you. Oh,
Live, camera,
Action. Welcome back to New Era Woman.
Yes, yes,
Episode
two.
2.
Official
Yeah.
episode
So if
2.
you're just joining, you have 2 others that you need to go check out first, the introductory and episode 1. But this is episode 2. My name is Brianna.
I'm Sheree.
And like we said, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome.
Yeah. Hope
All
you
right.
enjoy.
Yes.
All right. So now we have a little icebreaker to start. So we're gonna play a little game of Never Have I Ever.
By the way, I don't know what she has in store for me. So
yes, this should be interesting.
Fingers crossed.
This should be interesting. All right. So the first one is, never have I ever been catfished. You know what? You know.
Yes,
what
I know. But no.
No.
I've never.
I think.
Thankfully, have you?
I think I have, but it wasn't bad. So like.
yeah. I have to go into detail
without giving too much detail. So like somebody had like pictures on their profile, but it's from when they were like way younger. So me things say, okay, I just had a person
young hot.
Yeah, and then when you meet them in a real life now, me I say, wait, who is this? But the person,
he didn't look good, or just didn't look the same, or look like an older version.
It looks good, but him just never look the same, because you know, like when you already have the picture of the younger person in your mind, and then you go and see somebody older, you say, wait.
So was it a deal breaker?
No, it wasn't.
So it looks good enough for it.
Yeah, to say okay. And then I asked, so hey, what happened to them picture here? Yeah, and
what
then
was
I can't. I don't think I can give too much detail. But
identity protection.
He explained, and then I was like, all right, cool, fine, whatever.
Okay, off the hook.
Yeah,
but for me, no, thank God. Everyone has been who they claim to be.
All right, next one. Never have I ever broken a promise.
I'm sure I broke no promise.
Yeah, I think somebody, I don't remember who, but somebody usually said to me, a promise is a comfort to a fool.
It is.
So from then, like, we just never try make promises. I try to keep my word, but we're not gonna really promise you. Maybe like 1 times out of 10, 1 or 2 times, I say, all right, I promise.
And you know, when you mention a promise is a comfort to a fool, I can't mention the name, but someone specific came to mind. You see that person? Nothing what them say. Not even a grain of salt. I'm not taking it. Me just go through 1 year and come 3 days. I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
guess after the first or second, like you realize, say, all right, this person can't keep them promise.
This person lie.
Yeah. So I guess the saying right then, promise is a comfort to a fool. This is a little bit out there, but never have I ever dropped my phone in the toilet.
I've dropped other things in the toilet.
This happened to me already while me there work. Yeah.
Oh.
I think my pants probably never have no pocket or something. Already they in my back pocket.
So the phone survive?
Yeah, the phone survive.
You put in a rice and all that.
No, me just take it out quick.
What kind of phone
there was this one? I think nobody did in there. I don't think nobody was in there. Maybe just one person. And then never use the toilet or nothing like that. So me I say, all right, thank God, we can hurry up and take this out. So me just get some paper, get something to put my hand in and just stick out it quick and dry it off. I think we had Lysol spray. So we just spray it over the phone.
Oh my God.
And just wipe it down quick.
So what I dropped into the toilet cannot be spoken of. Absolutely ridiculous. You can't talk, sorry.
Alright. Never have I ever kissed someone I just met.
Let me think long and hard.
Like
Look here.
just met.
And by the way, babe, if you're watching this, please skip this part. Sheree asked me.
But then this would have been like years ago.
Just met.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by just met? Like
Just
how long
met,
is
like say,
same
alright,
day?
me and you are at the beach. I'm gonna bring somebody, say, hey Brianna, this is so and so. Maybe like on a talk and then throughout the day on a kiss.
No. Anybody who I've ever kissed, it has been after
Somebody
some
where you know,
period of
maybe
time.
more than like 24
One
hours.
time though, there's this guy in college who they just love me off. You know, I feel like everyone always have some guy
that
or
one
maybe a few who just
person.
love them off, gone to bed. And he never kissed me, but you know, come see. So this was, I guess, closer to where the stage would have been, but it was in like the hall part.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
At the stairs.
Him try to kiss you?
Yes. I did not allow it. Honestly.
For me,
I wasn't that into him, so I'm like, no.
Yeah. For me, no. I think I'm very selective. And
Same.
then if you try to kiss me, I go like, I don't really want to shame nobody like that. So I just keep my distance. Next one. Never have I ever fainted in public.
You know, I've never fainted at all.
Really? I have, like,
in
twice.
public?
Yeah. One time, I go my grandmother church when I was younger. And the place is just hot. And you know them older churches not have no
like
AC,
the bench them
and the ceiling fan up at top. So one fan to the whole
sometimes you
bench.
wonder if fan go drop a fan in your head.
Yeah. So it's like me just start get hot. And then the place just starts spin. And I think my mother catch me.
Realize.
Most of the times when I faint, my mother always did it for some reason. Thank God for that. Thank God for you, Mom. Yeah. And then I think my mother did have some smelling salt in her bag. So after me did it, I faint with, you know, like mental crystals. I think you mix it up with eucalyptus and stuff
some
like
homemade
that.
remedy thing.
And then them give it to smell, and it kind of like
it worked?
come back. Yeah, it worked. Wow. And then next time when there's this girl group that joined, so we're going on a trip to Kingston to this pottery place, right? I never fainted, but I almost did. So I fainted twice before. So you kind of get a familiar feeling of when it's gonna happen.
I can't imagine, because is that you feel, you know that you're gonna faint?
Yeah, I'm gonna feel like I am low on iron. So I don't know how to explain it, but when the feeling did it, you just can't know.
Because we can't imagine just a go out, you're there good and just...
No, but you're not just faint with just stuff unless it's something seriously wrong. Yeah, like they're like
it's
signs. So we arrived. I ate something before I left, and we arrived to the pottery class. We did it, go on, the teacher explain everything. So we start doing pottery, and then I just start feel hot. I start sweat, and then it's like when I look up, the place just kind of starts spin. And I feel like, you know, like when your throat just start get dry, and the place just a spin, a spin, a spin. I mean, I say, no, so Father God, this not right. And then like, I close my eye and come so. I'm still start feel the same way. So, me did I try remember, did I eat or what? Why me feel so? So, luckily, the place had like some chocolate, and I think they had like a cranberry water or so. So, I got that from there, and we did have to sit down for like a good 20, 30 minutes.
I always hear them say.
And the place was hot. The place is hot. So I feel like it always happen when the place too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always hear them say when you feel like that, you know, take something sweet. So, because you mentioned the chocolate, because I remember when I was going up Blue Mountain with my...
with somebody.
Crazy self. but
Yeah.
it was a group of us, like 10 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost reached, rain and start fall, people. But we prepared because we had raincoats.
Mm-hmm.
And me sit down, and it's like me I talk to you here, so.
You
Good,
feel
good, good,
dizzy?
good. Good, me I talk.
Mm-hmm.
And then me I say, all right, time to continue the journey. 'Cause it was a break that we took.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were waiting on the others to catch up. When you walk off now, see me, that mother said, Sheree, are you that?
You start to double.
Are you me did I talk to this? And I thought I was talking to somebody else
Mm-hmm.
the entire time. Like, say, me feel me I talk to Janet. And I said, Sheree, are you that? Start hallucinate.
Oh my god.
And she said to me, because with the pack, like some snack I may have one bun in my bag, she said, eat something, so you eat piece of bun or something. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no fainting, but that's the closest I think I might have
Ever
gotten.
come to it, yeah. And then one of the girls sat outside with me a little bit and said, if me, all right. But the lady at the pottery place, she was so helpful. She, whatever I want, she just carry come give me. I said, all right, I'm just trying to help you, whatever. She was so kind.
Girl, I'm gonna faint again.
I hope not. All right. Maybe we can do one more. Never have I ever lied about liking a gift someone gave me. I think I have. Because when the person doesn't give you the gift, we go say, no, I don't like this.
I think I've been underwhelmed,
Yeah.
but not necessarily not like it. Say,
Mm-hmm.
for instance, it might be like a cute pen or something. I mean, I say, my pen, seriously?
Yeah. Like
And
them
I
couldn't
was
give you
like,
something
something more.
else.
So I think I've been underwhelmed by gifts before, but I think never like, ugh, what is this? Like one that she wear.
Yeah.
Mind
Not like say, oh, more and dash away, but it's just like, I guess you would have said underwhelmed, but it's like, for me, when I got the gift, it's like, you would have think, say, okay, this person know what I like, I want, and when they give you the gift, you're like, But I've come to understand that, like, not everybody is a good gift giver. So even if them could have know you subtle, them just not good at giving gifts. So now into the main sections. So I saw this video on TikTok where the lady was just basically saying that she tired of dating, she's stressed out, and dating nowadays, especially in 2024, is very exhausting. And it's like you try to give your best effort into getting to know someone, and it's like, all right,
no waste of time.
That video was from Alyssa Montes on TikTok, and it's like she's saying because dating
It's
not
trash.
nice, yeah. It's like you're forced to just be single, and she is all right, single and content.
I mean,
but that don't mean say you want
sounded
single
a bit
forever.
distressed in
Yeah,
that video.
you know, hear the lady say she
She
frustrated.
said she's happy single, but she sounded so distressed.
Yeah, and then some persons you don't want to be single forever.
No.
What do you think? Do you think dating nowadays is dead? Is hookup
dead.
culture the main thing?
Oh my god.
Are people stop court people now?
I definitely think it's way worse maybe than it's ever been. People are courting 10 times less maybe than they were before. Everybody I feel like, well, let me not generalize and say everybody, but most people I feel like are trying to one up in terms of get something from the person they're dating and not really looking for a relationship. And then from both sides, women are messing with the dating pool too, and so are men. So it's such a complex topic. And I know she said, oh, she don't want to be single forever, and she probably feel like, years are passing, and the longer it's taking, will she ever find somebody? And sometimes when you're single for a while, you say, so many of the men I'm talk to are garbage. Me go ever find
Yeah.
nobody at all.
Yeah.
And is it really true that there's someone out there for everybody?
For
Sometimes
you.
it makes you wonder if
Yeah.
we all really have a soulmate.
Yeah. Or
But
if
then
it, yeah.
sometimes I think to myself, say 8 billion people in the world, there must
Be at
be
least
somebody. And then I think what messes with the dating world too, like I mentioned, everybody's seeking out their own interests. So you'll have a
Mhm.
guy who either look just a girl to have sex with,
Mhm.
or they look a baby mother. And nowadays the talk of the men is, I gonna make you my baby mother. You don't want a pitney, as if that is a badge of honor that I'm carrying your child. When many of the men who say stuff like that are trash. Yeah.
For me, I think in this day and age now, dating not completely dead, but as you say, it's
Is it
less
dying?
prevalent. Yeah, it's dying out for real, and it's hard to find persons who want to like pursue you for who you are and not just for like what you have or what you can give them.
And genuinely want a real relationship. So when you
Yeah.
have a guy now who will seek his own interests, how many times he can enjoy himself, whether sexually with a woman, or and then a woman now is probably seeking a man just for her own benefit. So when you have two selfish people now
Yeah, it
seeking to
can
date,
be nothing.
it will always be
Yeah,
disappointing.
yeah,
If you
that's true.
And then if you have one now who is really healthy and seeking a good partner, and then
The other
being with
one,
somebody
not.
who is not healthy, then of course that's the next problem. So the
Yeah.
issue lies when we don't have enough people in the world who are doing the proper inner work
Yep.
to be good people, so they can be good
To add to
partners.
that, I was just thinking that like another reason why dating could be dying is because most of it I suffer from like trauma. We are deal with trauma from our past, whether past relationships or in our life, and we bring that over into our relationships and not take the work or the time to heal from that or be open and honest about it when you're trying to get to know somebody. So instead of like either being healed from it or having somebody who understands and willing to deal with whatever it is you're going through, you'll probably just lash out and really hurt the person. And then everybody just start hurt each other, hurt people,
2 points
hurt
from that, I'm
people.
hoping to forget one of them, because girl mind, pray for it.
Mhm.
If you're not fully healed, I mean, healing is a forever process.
Yeah.
But if you're really at a place where your healing level is really low, should you even be seeking a relationship or seeking someone to understand that, oh, I'm healing, so just bear with me? Because you can be healing, you want someone to bear with you, but while you're going through that process, you are just a toxic person to yourself and then to the partner, and then you're gonna always be asking for forgiveness for the same things. Why not just wait?
That's true.
Until,
because oftentimes persons not honest with themselves.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Which, thank you. Which brings me to my second point, that a lot of people look down on therapy, whether it be getting therapy from someone who's licensed, or even trying to do some inner therapy with yourself.
And no, you don't have to have all of the problems in the world to actually do therapy. You can, and it don't mean say you're mad. Yeah.
No.
Therapy. I actually started therapy, when was it, last year, and it has helped me a lot.
Yeah, I went through months of therapy, I think, when 2021, 2022, or whenever that was. And it helped me.
Yeah. So
sift through emotions, understand more my identity. It has nothing to do with your mental state only. It also has to do with your emotional state. And we're all emotional beings, which means that sometimes our feelings can be out of whack, and we maybe can't pinpoint
and
what's going
sometimes
on.
when we're younger or when we're growing up, we're not really taught how to deal with our feelings. So
We're
when
not
you
taught that at all.
become an adult now, them just there all over the place.
And then we're gonna with we messed up self can mess up other people.
Yeah.
And
Just
then
create
we all need therapy.
generational trauma over and over and over.
And people who are in therapy, and then too, just like with going to the doctor, it's always said that women seek therapy far more than men. You know, say the man them always just feel like they macho, their ego. They don't want to go no therapy. They don't want to be in touch with no emotion, a soft man that you this, you that.
Yeah.
Sure.
And men need therapy because, especially in our culture, men are taught not to show them feelings, not to cry, and that can be very harmful in adulthood.
I want my man. Me no want a bally man, you know.
But somebody who is emotionally intelligent.
If you want to cry, you not cry. Crying is such a regular human thing. If you want to cry.
Somebody who is able to communicate their feelings.
Preach, sister. Where's the Bible? Listen, read it in.
Yeah. Persons normally say therapy expensive, but the way how I was able to start was through the company that I was working with at the time. They had a service that they offer therapy for employees. So persons can actually check with their place of employment if they have anything like that in place. Yeah. So either you pay like a smaller price or you don't pay anything at all.
Yeah. So women seek therapy more than men, which is why you tend to find you know you have some woman who have problems. We not say nay. Yeah. But women seek therapy more than men, and so you have more healed women who are trying to foster relationships with broken men who don't think they're broken, but you're broken. And it's okay, but it's not okay to stay that way.
Yeah. I always say on social media where them say it's okay to not be okay. And that's fine. But don't stay there. Ask for help if you need it.
Exactly, because that's only gonna mess up your own mind, but then you won't be able to have any fruitful relationships.
And it affects those around you.
And then affects the children. And then you have children growing up now with the same issues. That's how you end up with children or people who grow up with trauma from their family. So their father didn't love them, this, and then them start put blame on them parents. And listen, in my opinion, just because you went through something doesn't mean you should use it as an excuse forever. Because you're your own adult at some point. At some point, you have to go say something is not right.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard to get out of the patterns that you grew up with. But eventually, you can do the inner work. If you have any friends or somebody close to you where can talk to you and say, hey, say, all right, this and that need to change.
And then you have to listen too.
Yeah.
So when I say
and be willing.
You can't bring the horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink. Yeah. So it's like you have to decide what kind of life do I want? Do I want to stay like this where all of my relationships turn to not?
Nothing good, yeah.
Is that the type of life you want?
And you have to set boundaries and be strict with yourself. Be in order to be healthier mentally, physically,
emotionally. So I think that is the
spiritually.
Spiritually. Oh God. Yeah. That's another topic. A lot of us are spiritually broken, spiritually toxic. We come and we just come with a bag of things back away.
And next topic for another episode for real.
Come with a bag of crosses. And then people don't have to heal from you. Listen, start out yourself before you want to with people. And so that's why I think there's an imbalance between those who are healed, who want healthy relationships,
dating,
and those who
so that's why
selfish.
Dating is dying in 2024. I don't know. Hopefully it come up back. Healthy dating too. Healthy.
I've been seeing more and more men nowadays, I guess, who are portraying healthier habits.
Yeah. So maybe there's gonna be a change.
Unless someone lie to you on social media, can know them say social media can't follow.
Yeah, social media not real.
But I don't know. Look, you see them post, oh, they're so in love, and then 2 months later, they're divorced.
I mean, we can only hope. Hopefully.
But separate and apart from that, I think I've seen more men now actually stepping into
doing the
family
role
and trying to be healthy partners, healthy husbands, healthy boyfriends.
I feel like I've seen a mix of the two. So it's I don't know what to say. It's just it's like 50-50.
It's gotten worse too, because then you have 50-50. Men now who basically they want to be the female in the relationship and it not gonna work.
Soft guy era.
Soft guy era. And maybe I think maybe they brought up that whole soft guy era as like a
To
joke
mock
to mock
women,
soft guy.
yeah.
But there are men who, by the things they say, them want to be in their
Soft
soft
life,
guy era.
yeah. And that forced women to even be in our masculine energy more.
In my hard girl era.
Yeah.
Right?
Masculine. You have to do all of the
Masculine.
stereotypical things that a man would do.
Because, oh my God, listen, this is so loaded. Because so many men will say, oh, I want a submissive wife. And I know a lot of women hate that word. But I always say a woman will submit to a man who is worthy of it, who is
and
a
submission
leader.
not just mean do everything that
No.
them say. It means like respecting,
It really is
valuing
like a synonym
your
for
person.
respect. Because you see, when a man stand up as a man and not a jellyback man, and is really a leader in the relationship, as a woman who is probably always strong and you come across a real leader, you will find joy in just sitting back and say, all right, babe, you do your thing.
Sitting back, being a feminine self, you know, all they do, you just look cute and nice.
And you just work on your
and
goals
yourself,
where you like to work on. Because, I mean, a leader man, him going still want you to have your own thing and have your own hobbies and enjoy yourself. But it's not gonna be like what a lot of these men are saying, how them basically, as men I tell you recently, I think last year I was walking downtown and I passed these two guys and me overheard a conversation. Me I wonder sometimes for me them did I try make hearing. Because I heard the guy say, for the longest time we have to do everything. And so we want a woman now where can take over.
Everything.
And I say, okay, so in my mind. But like that is not manly. And you see when men start to say that, because people have to understand that God designed us a certain way. God designed men to be leaders, not to be abusive or controlling, because that's not what a leader is.
Yeah, that's true.
To be leaders, to be providers, to be protectors, and all that stuff. So when God designed a man like that, and He designed him to pursue, when God designed a man like that, and you hear a man say something that is contrary, you know it's a problem, that because his innate what he was created to be, he's not doing that.
He want to be a soft guy.
He's not doing that.
Soft guy era. Yeah.
No man never supposed to make like much of them more, but they want to be soft guy. And so that's where the imbalance comes in, when men and women do not operate in how God created us to operate.
I mean, it's hard to be strong all the time. Even though as little as I am, I have been in my masculine energy for like a long time. I want somebody to just take care of me now.
Yes,
tired.
Amen. And listen, and a lot of women can relate, because a lot of women have been or are still in what they call the masculine era, where you have to be overcompensating and leading. Even sometimes your relationship, you're with a guy, you do everything. You pay most of the bills. Everything. You're there with a man and you pay most of the bills.
Well, person's financial situation different.
I mean,
because with my parents, I think for a time my mother would earn some more. Yeah, but they set it in a way like my dad does certain things and she does certain things, so it wouldn't be like a imbalance, or him would, or it wouldn't be like where he would feel inferior.
Oh God, I'm like, why they mention that inferior? Because they see a lot of the times too, when men are with, and I think it just goes back to how maybe we have been wired, and that I really believe God has wired men to be the main providers. Because when they are not, you have so many now.
They say they want a strong, independent woman.
Full of ego, and when they get that, a problem. But then you have those who are really operating in being providers as they should. But then some of them go on like them a man, and them a man too, our man cousin. And so you'll have a man, Sheree, who him say him want to be leader, him say him want to be provider, but when he's with a woman who can't ever make more money than him, they can ever make more money than him, he will hate you. Not all of them, but a weak man So you have weak men who want to be leaders, and then you have the good one them who want to be leaders. So sometimes we just have to pray to God, say, God, make the right one find it.
Yeah.
Because I see the weak one them,
Or allow you to have the discernment, so you
discernment.
can say, all
They
right,
can
you know,
sit
this is
through.
not for me.
Because the weak one them, make you ever make one more them Sheree, they will
Mhm.
resent you. I have
Yeah.
so me
Are
not.
you happy? I pay for everything. You happy? I do everything.
They have you up.
Mhm.
And you're like, but we're together. How can you have?
Mhm. Or because of that, them not really see you as like equal.
No. So they spend most of their time have you up.
Mhm.
Literally
And them
resent you.
gonna find somebody else
Who
with.
makes them feel like a man.
Yeah.
And that's because, yeah, naturally they want to feel like a man because God designed them a certain way, but then they're
Mhm.
not going about it the
Yeah.
right way.
And that's where the whole imbalance is. There's like so many things they can talk about,
Yeah,
and
because
this.
when them insecure, that is when
Mhm.
them start to go about it the wrong way.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like, okay, fine. So that's a part of toxic masculinity. If a man is going to
Mhm.
be in his feelings, if you are making more money than him, because how if I'm working a job, I'm just making more money. How is
Yeah,
that
you
even an
can
issue?
control
Shouldn't you be
that.
glad as well
Mhm.
that there's money coming into the home? But
Mhm.
then the time you take the have up your woman, go and go get more money then.
Yeah.
Why don't you see that as well? You know what? As a man, I feel like I want to be able to provide more. If you are a healthy man, that would be your mindset to say, you know what?
Mhm.
I want to be the one who's providing and really taking care of my family. Let me go out and try to elevate myself.
Yeah, commit more if that's so
If
much of a issue for him. Or talk to the woman, talk to
Mhm.
your woman, work out something. Maybe when I have an account where like, all right, this percent go to whatever,
Mhm.
and he would control that, so he can
Mhm.
still feel like he has some sort of control.
Yeah, so until we have persons who are willing to do the
Yeah,
work,
willing to do the
we're
work.
gonna always
Mhm.
have this problem. So I guess that's why so many people always say, "Oh, they're praying for their future spouse,"
Mhm.
because they don't know what they might be doing at
Mhm.
this particular moment.
And that's why some women just say, all right, I'm just gonna be single until whenever. Cause I mean, just like the girl in the video, dating exhausting.
Yeah.
And then when you see the field, the playing field, like you just have to get the ick.
And another thing too, before we wrap,
Mhm.
sometimes it's the environment that we're into.
Mhm.
So for
That's
me as
true.
well, I remember a lot of the issues I used to have with dating. I realized that I used to date guys who maybe had similar hobbies,
Mhm.
who were into similar things, who, because of some of the hobbies I had, I think I would have been drawn
The
to
persons
them
who do the same.
who do the same. And
Mhm.
they would tend to be
Have the same
all
personality and the
rubbish.
same, yeah.
And I'm not saying everyone is the same, it's just that was my experience.
Mhm.
And so what I had to do was come out of my comfort zone
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that's true.
open myself to someone who may not have all the same hobbies, because I think sometimes we mess with our own chances because
Yeah.
we're like, I want this,
Yeah. They always say women have this long list
or ooh,
things.
I like to sing. Let me get someone who
Can
likes
sing.
to sing,
The
or
person don't have to be exactly like you, but at least have the same similar mindset
yeah. For
and
instance, you'll have
values.
people who maybe they're in the same workplace for years and they're just like,
Mhm.
you know what, me and you, or maybe they go to the same church, maybe they're on the praise team, and that's how a
Mhm.
lot of people just find
Connect.
people who, oh, he's on the praise team at my church, or they break up with that person and then they start dating someone else who's on the praise team of another church.
Mhm.
And it's like a cycle, and maybe
Yeah.
sometimes you have to come out of what
The
you are so used to.
yeah, comfort zone. It worked for
Yeah.
some, and it not work for some.
Yeah, but you have to find what work for you, because
Yeah,
maybe that
that's
could be
true.
your thing.
So you
I'll
have to do
see.
the work. You have to be open to stepping outside of your comfort
Zone.
zone.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess those would be my two things. Do the internal work to be a
Mhm.
healthy you, so you can attract healthy persons, and so you can be a healthy partner for that special
Somebody
person who will
else,
come.
yeah.
And then also don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone.
I definitely agree.
Mhm.
And with dating and you finding someone, find things where you would like to do too. So maybe you never get to explore that before. Find things where you would like to do. And then who knows, randomly you might book upon somebody.
Yeah, don't force it.
Definitely
And
don't
be like,
force it.
oh my God, my life is over. Me can't
Yeah.
find no man.
And it's not the
It's
end of the
not.
world either.
It's not. There is a lot of
Sometimes it
beauty
better.
in being
You
single.
just have to know what works for you. Trial and error.
Try it is, but just don't mash up yourself too much while you're in the
Yeah,
trial and error.
that's
So
true.
I guess that would be what we think about the dating pool nowadays.
Yeah.
You guys can share what you think too in the comments. You think
Yes.
dating is dead? Is it dying? Is it resurrecting?
And if it's resurrecting, and what do you think people can do to improve
What have been
the
your
dating
experiences,
experience?
good or bad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
So
that's it for now.
yeah, we're leaving it there for today. I think we gave a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So
And
like, comment, subscribe, follow
share.
us on all social media at
New Era Woman Pod.
and our personal social media. It's really Sheree and
Brianna with Purpose.
see ya.